Ani from our show Enda Ying. And today's video is going to be about names of places. And there's a lot of places. And we're going to concentrate on Michigan, okay? I'm going to do other places like Ontario and different things. That's where the reason why I'm doing this is that is where the biggest fan base is on for Enda Ying. Anyways, so names of places. Now, let me start off with the name for a town, okay, or a community. And a town is what we call Odenon. That's how do we say a town or a settlement. Odenon simply means place of many hearts, okay? Hearts, not huts, okay? So I picked up a few names here that I want to go through with you. Number one, there's a place here in Michigan that's called Sheboygan. That's the way they pronounced it. And it's actually supposed to be pronounced Jeboagan. Okay? Jeboagan means canoe oar. That's what it means. Another town, it's called Petoskey. Okay? Now, the story I heard is the people of that community or that area were asked, do you have a name for your settlement, your community? And they said, yes, we do. And we called it, way back then, we called it Bidasage, okay, which means first light of day, Bidasage. Of course, nobody knew how to write our language back then, so they tried their best, and it came out Petoskey. All right. Now, here's another one. A lot of you know where this place is, which is now known as Pishabi Town. Well, this is how it got its name, is from what I was told when I first moved here to Michigan. There was a man named, in that community, his name was Pishabe. Okay? Now, what happened was, it came time, the communities were big enough where they could have names and different things like that. Well, for some strange reason, the people that were naming towns didn't want to go there. They didn't want to ask the people what they called their little community. So they asked the train conductor that went from Traverse City into Northport. Okay? Now, what happened was they asked him, what do those people call that community? And the train conductor says, well, they all say they want to get off at Pishaba's house. He lived right by the railroad tracks, I guess. And he says, that's where I want to get off, Pishaba's house. So, without even going to the community and asking that community of Native people, what do you call your town? They just made it up. And they said, Pishaba's Town. Okay, that's how that got its name. Okay, now another town. Small little town. Okay, they call it Onekama. Okay, and it's supposed to be pronounced Onagama. A place, going to a place to sing. That's what that means. Now, counties. They have a county called Ogama County. Ogama is a word in our language which means leader. Okay? Here's another county, Ottawa County. It's supposed to be pronounced Odawa, which is a tribe of the Anishinaabe nation. Okay? Now, a lot of people don't know this history, but I learned it right away when I started working for the Little River Band. I asked my elders, what is this place called, this whole area? Not the city of Manistee, but the area itself. And they told me, they said, this area has been known as Namanetagong, which means land beneath the trees. There was a lot of trees here at one time, but lumbering at the early 1900s, man, they just took out a lot of lumber. Okay, so the name of that area, not Manistee, but the area, not the city of Manistee, the area is called Namanitagong. Okay, here's another town, big city actually. They call it Muskegon. Okay, the original way, Mushkegaminong. Okay, Mushkegaminong, which means the land of the cranberries. Okay, that's what that means. Now, the Traverse City area, okay, this whole area. And we call this whole area Kchewikwedong. It means the big bay. That's what it means, the big bay, Kchewikwedong. All right, here's another one. All right, now you may guess this one just by the way it's pronounced. I'll start off. Okay, it's we call this whole area Jagagong. That's what we call it. Okay, did you figure it out what it was? Now known as Chicago. Okay, Jagagong. It means the land of the skunk. That's what that means. The city of Sault Ste. Marie. It doesn't say, I mean, it's both Canada and United States, but our people call that area Bok Ting. They say a little different nowadays. They say Bawat Ting, okay? But originally, the old people, they'll tell you, it's called Bok Ting, the land of the rapids, where the rapids are, okay? Another town, they call it, well, it's still pronounced correctly, this area, this word, or this town. Ishpeming, okay, means up above. That's what that means, Ishpeming. Another town, they pronounce it Munising. Okay, you listen to the weather reporters, that's what they pronounce it, Munising. It's supposed to be called Minising. It just simply means island. That's what it means, island. The place of the island. Okay, another one, Nigani. A little town in the UP, Nigani. Okay, it means leading. That's what it means, leading. Nigani is what it means. Anyways, I thought I'd put this little video out, give you some information of named places, okay? And like I said, I'd like to do Ontario also. All right, so there's a little video for you to enjoy and know the name of these places and know how they're pronounced. Maybe I challenge you, maybe you should pronounce it the way it should be pronounced. All right, instead of changing it. All right, Kenny Pheasant signing off. Okay, you'll see me next time. All right, Chimigwach Gabzin Doyek. Wingesik Sana.